Hi guys, Maxine here, Tink and I Treasures. Welcome back to my studio. I'm having a play with wax pellets, and I thought I would just share a little bit with what I'm doing. I'm just kind of experimenting a little bit with what can we do with these besides doing the wax seal thing, you know, using these things. These things are kind of expensive. So, you know, I only have 3 of them, and I'm not, you know, overly enamored with any of the designs, but, you know, they're kind of expensive to get more. So I was looking for a way to, you know, just use to embellish ephemera, clusters, maybe used to embellish a cluster. And I have come up with something I think works relatively well, making your own little dots, as it were. And of course they could be any color you want, you know, whatever goes with. So anyway, let's just get going here and see what we can't come up with. I'm going to take purple and pink, or maybe let's just do purple right now. Let's just do purple for now. And see if we can't get this party started here. Now, what I'm using as a frame, I guess is what you would call it. There's a better word, but it's not coming right now. Anyway, I'm using these little jump rings. So I got the 2 biggest ones that I have, and I have no idea what size these are. I mean, that's the size right there. So yeah, I have no idea what size these are. But this is what I have. So it's not quite done. We're going to use those. I also have this little eyelash yarn that I thought I would give a go and see how that works. I have no idea on this. I have not tried it yet. So anyway, so these guys, and this is one of those tempered glass craft mats. So I'm just going to pour it in the middle. This is a delicate operation here. I consistently get too much and it runs over. So there we go. Okay, let's get some pink. I tend to like the frosted ones better, but if you keep using frosted ones, you're not gonna have any, you know, you're gonna be left with all the matte ones, I guess what you would call it. So I have these pieces of fabric here too, or well, not fabric, this is lace. I tried it on that and it seems to be working out really well. This is on one of those jump rings, and it's adhered really well to the fabric. So that is another embellishment. Is some white. I don't even know if you can see that white very well. Yeah, I use the silver on the white. And we'll put one of those there. I don't know how much I'm going to have, how much I'm going to be able to do here, but yeah, I thought, you know, these would be great little embellishments just to put on a page. Maybe you're doing a cluster or some kind of decoration and you just need a little something something, you know. And these would be perfect, you know. You don't always have those little dots, and if you do, they're probably not gonna be the right color. Yeah, see, this pours out really fast. I don't know, maybe if you let it set a few seconds to cool, you might have better luck. And that is really ugly. So I put in pink and a bronze color, I guess. I don't know, but that's pretty bad. Let's put in a shiny purple. And then I got out these. These are, I guess it's paper. I can get this to heat up without smoking. That would be kind of like, I guess they're kind of like paper flowers. I don't know. They don't feel like they're fabric. Some kind of funky paper. What's it called? Mole paper? Ugh, why is that? Keep smoking. It's gonna set off the smoke alarms in this house. Oh my God, it's a nightmare. We got smoke alarms. There's 3 of them, one in each bedroom and in the hallway, and they're all hardwired in, and they're all connected. So it's like triplets, having triplets, you know. One starts going off, one starts crying, and they all start crying, and it's just a nightmare. I hope I'm in frame here. I think so. So yeah, it's just a nightmare. One goes off, they all go off, and they are loud, and it's absolutely horrendous. Okay, so don't ever do that. Just saying. I wanted them removed and just the normal ones put in, you know, that run on batteries. And a company wanted $600 to come out and remove these smoke detectors. Isn't that ridiculous? $600? Oh, well. I said, Lord love a duck, and hung up on him. I did. I really did. I mean, that doesn't even warrant a civilized response, because it's an uncivilized price. Let's see. I don't know. I hope I'm in frame here. I'm letting that cool just a little. Am I in frame? Oh, I can't tell. I can't. Oh, guys, you know, I can't stand up easily. Oh, boy. I really let this one cool. It's hardly coming out at all. So, there we go. Okay. Let me see. have I been in frame? I believe I was. Oh, thank goodness. Standing up and looking is not easy for me to do. You guys know that, right? So, you know, either I have my camera down close enough that I can actually see what's in frame, but then I'm so darn close that, you know, I've got this little area that I can work in, and that's it. And of course, if I raise it up higher, then I can't, it's hard for me to tell. Okay, see how that worked? And that's stuck. That's stuck to that lace really well. So that could be like an embellishment that you just put down on a page or on a cluster or something. If you want to add a little bit of lace and you know, a little stone as it were. Let's see. Got this little guy. I don't know if this is going to work or not. We didn't use a jump ring frame on this one. We just poured it into the middle of this that made a circle, and yeah, that's working. Look at that. I love it when plan comes together. Yeah, see that? Look at that. So yeah, these are, and isn't that cute? Isn't that just adorable? I think that is just adorable. Look at that. It really made these flowers something I want to use. Yeah, and you can make, you know, you can make these any color, well, any color that you have a wax bead anyway. You know, I've gotten a couple of these sets, and I wonder why there's no dark blue. This one has this lighter color blue, and it's in the frosted or satiny, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, they don't have dark blue. The other set I had didn't even have that. I wonder why they don't have dark blue. They have a lot of this, you know, neutral. I mean, this is an overabundance, in my opinion, of neutral stuff. And the golds are nice. But yeah, maybe we'll do golds. I don't know why I don't think to use them. Very odd. Very odd. Okay, so, well, let's see. We could do a flower. And we can do some lace. Let's get out. Oh, I ran out of the... Well, let's just use the brass one, huh? Yeah, these are so much fun. I mean, that's going to really be a nice addition to my stash to use for embellishments, and you know, to add something. Now, sometimes when you pour these in the ring like that, sometimes they stay. Like this one, it still has the ring around it, and this one still has the ring, but from this end, from this side, you can't see the ring very well, so I really filled it too full. Yeah, a lot of these still have the ring, but I filled it so full that you can't see the ring anymore. And other ones where I filled them just two, the ring doesn't stay with it, but it makes a nice mold. I think that's the word I was looking for, mold. So look at that. You've got this perfect little circle to use as a little dot that you can, you know, just glue down somewhere. I'm gonna let that that cool just a little bit. See, the color you pour out first usually gets buried by the color that comes out next. So get that in the middle. Ooh, look at that. I don't know. That's perfect in there. I don't know if it's gonna stay or not. I think it probably will, and my reason is that it's connected to the flower, and that kind of holds it all together. See, now if I don't have the ring as a mold, let's see what happens. So this is that has gotten really, that's really cooled down. It's not really pouring at all right now. So let me reheat this a little bit. If this little candle thing isn't in frame, I'm sorry. I'm just reheating the wax so it'll pour. So let's see what happens when you don't have that frame. And maybe you could just pour a circle without the without having this jump ring. There. Oops. So yeah, that served as a frame, but it doesn't stay on it. But yeah, that's just a cute little dot to use now. So I'm excited about this, guys. Okay, so see how that's not quite a circle anymore. It's getting distorted a little bit. Now, you know, you may or may not care about that. You know, it may or may not be of importance to you that it keeps the shape of a perfect circle. But yeah, this is fun. It's nice to find other ways to use something, you know. In a few, if you look back on some older videos, you'll see where I made these. I used this base and poured wax into the middle of the base. The middle of the base served as a frame or a mold, right? But these just popped right out. Once they cooled, they just popped right out. So I took hot glue and glued them in there again. So yeah, we did those a few videos ago. We did those, so that was fun. That was a great, isn't that pretty? That was a great way to, and these are great just to glue down somewhere as an embellishment. Pour that in there. Yeah, it helps when it's not quite as hot, when it's cooled just a little bit, so it doesn't pour quite as fast. So let me get a wet wipe and clean this up real quick. It's really hot, but it's the only time you can really clean the wax out of it is when it's really hot. So, you know. Anyway, so yeah, what do you think? So here's a little tiny little tiny journal that I was working on. My last video was showing this being done. But yeah, so now let's say we wanted to put a little something something on here. You know, we could glue that down. Here's one with a, ooh, this one turned out really pretty. I like the colors in that one. So you could glue that down there and just have a little bit of something, you know, decorating it, or one of our flowers. We could have, you know, one of our flowers there. That's fun. Let's see, let's look inside, see what else we have. I made some clusters. So there's a cluster. So let's try this. So we could just glue that down on that cluster. Isn't that fun? Yeah, I like that. I like that. So yeah, even the ones that are just the little dot. I can't pick it up. You know, we could put down little dots. And yeah, if you've got the right color of wax pellet, then you can make the color you need for your project. So anyway, I hope you guys found this interesting, fun, and something that you're gonna try. So yeah, another way to use the wax pellets, and you don't need the wax seal thingy. And aside from this one that we did before. So if you're interested, find that video where we made those. But yeah, so give it a try. Thanks for joining me, guys. And until next time, take care of you. Love each other. And I'll see you again. Bye.